Club were all set for more first-round matches. Now, the draw has been very cruel to these four players. All four of them would fancy their chances of maybe winning the title. Two of them won't move as far as the second round.
I like the way you look at me with those beautiful eyes. I like the way you act, all surprised. I like the way you sing along. I like the way you always get it wrong. I like the way you clap your hands. I like the way you love to dance. I like the way you put your hands up in the air. I like the way you shake your hair. I like the way you like to touch. I like the way you stare so much. But most of all, yeah, most of all, I like the way you move. I like the way you move.
And we like the way they throw darts. Good afternoon to Bobby George. I've just been thinking, you've probably been to every Lakeside World Darts Championship there's been. This is the 21st this year.
Yeah, near enough everyone I've been here. Not just playing, but watching, doing this job. Yeah, I thought I was born here, I think.
Those four players, they will have had an uneasy night. Fordham, Whitlock, Adams, Fitton. The draw has been really tough on them, hasn't it?
Andy, Whitlock, bad draw, real bad draw. Two top players, and one's got to go, but that's how the draw works out. Andy, if he's put the hours in, he's still capable of beating Whitlock. Whitlock's very serious, very dangerous player. I wouldn't like to pick a winner on that one, Raymond. I'll phone a friend, I think. And,
What about Adams against Fitton? That's the first game that's going to get going in a few minutes' time.
Adams, number 2 seed, must be sick because he's ended up with Fitton. You know, he's really unlucky, Adams. I've got to say that every year he has to work hard. He's got a tough player, a real tough player. And, I don't know, I think I lost the audience again.
How much does experience play? Because Martin Adams, runner-up last year, how much does that play? Because he's been in many, many times. I know Darryl went to the semi-finals last year.
Nah, they've got the same. The four players, the experienced players. And they know on their day they can beat anyone. They wouldn't say because I got to the final I can do it again. It's very, very difficult. Every year, different time you're playing, different player you're playing, how you feel, how you've done in the year. Doesn't make no difference until you get up that stage.
I was talking to Darryl Fitton last night. He's really worked hard on his game and is determined to go the whole way.
He's got, I mean, he's a real high scorer. Very, very good scorer. He's a bit suspect on his finishing. Adams, very consistent. When he's on form, he's our man to beat. He's an odd man to beat.
Thanks, Bob. Two cracking live games coming up now. So there's Whitlock and Fordham, there's Adams and Fitton. Only two of those players can join the first round winners that we've seen so far in the championship. And if we take a look at the results and see who has already won through, 5th seed Tony Eccles was beaten by Denmark's Per Larsen. Former world champion Ted Hankey beaten by Albertino Esses. Mervyn King beat Brian Woods. Tony O'Shea was a 3-1 winner in his match with Tony West. And after 4 first-round defeats, Sean Greatbatch won for the first time on the Lakeside stage. This is a great result for Basingstoke Paul Hogan, who beat the young Dutch star Marino Michels. As we were saying last night, it's cruel losing in the first round, isn't it, for all those players who have already gone out? It's a great atmosphere here, and you feel you're not part of it if you don't get past the first game.
If you don't win the first game, you're not in the game, I don't think. It makes you feel terrible inside. You train all year, you get all you want to be world champion, and then you go out first round, you get beaten up. It's horrible. I hate it, Raymond. I've been here a few times. So if you play well and you get beat, it doesn't hurt so much. It's when you don't play well, then it really hurts you.
Do you think expectancy weighs on Martin Adams' shoulders in as much as, okay, he got to the final last year, but he wants the world title so much, and with all due respect to him, he's getting to the veteran stage. There's a play in his mind he thinks, I might be destined never to win this. And can that affect the way you play?
Well, he probably thinks, you know, I've got to do it this year. I thought he had a chance last year, but every year he does play well, the boy. He's there all the time, and he's got to have his day. He must have his day one day. One day, everyone has their day. Tomorrow's another day, isn't it, they say?
I'm just looking at Simon Whitlock going through his final practice routine here. He's improved an awful lot, you know, over the last 12 months.
Well, last 2 years, different player. Studied the dartboard, counted. Very, very good at studying the dartboard. Doesn't take no chances. Thinks of every shot. Very slow player. Not fast. Mind you, I don't think that'll worry Andy, the slowness. But he's very serious. He doesn't smile much either.
He gave you a bit of a glare as he went past you then. See, Martin is back just going through his final warm-up routine, and just before he goes out to play, let's find out a little bit more about Martin Adams.
Hobbies? Well, I do a little bit of the old DIY, painting, decorating. But one thing that I do like doing is looking after my pond and my goldfish. Who's my sporting hero? Without a doubt, the great Muhammad Ali. My favourite song? Now that was Duran Duran, Hungry Like the Wolf. Oh! Favourite drink is definitely bitter. My favourite food, without a doubt, fillet steak, medium. The best thing about darts is, without a doubt, winning. Greatest checkout wasn't actually done with 3 darts. For me, it involved 7 darts. In the last lakeside, 180, 180, 38. That was double 19. Took me through to the semi-final. How would I describe myself in 3 words? Apprentice, Father Christmas.
Well, David Croft grabbed a quick word with Martin Adams and Darryl Fitton just a little bit earlier.
When you heard and saw the draw and you saw Martin Adams, what did you think? Good or not again?
First impression, oh no. But then I thought, well, I've got to beat him sometime, so...
Felt quite happy, to be honest.
I'm surprised you keep beating him.
I've beaten him the last few times. I mean, the last one was the World Masters. So, confident, happy.
There are players who sometimes seem to have a hex over other players. Tony O'Shea and Ted Hankey, Mervyn King and Tony O'Shea, yourself and Darryl. But is there a fear that that run has to end at some stage?
Well, it will end at some stage. I just hope it's not here. Hope it's another tournament, you know, something like that, maybe the Dutch Open or something like that, you know. But yeah, I mean, it does happen. Yeah, your players do get a run and they have to come to an end.
I've had a difficult season. Played well and lost. I played well 3 times against Martin Adams this year and lost. But I'm quite happy with my form. I've been practising this week.
Is it fair that you meet in the first round? Because the crowd would probably like to see you two play over a longer format in a latter stage.
Well, maybe it's not so fair to the crowd, but I mean, that's the run of the draw. That's the way it goes. I mean, there's more than 8 players in the draw that are well capable of being seeds. So it's just one of them things.
What's the secret to trying to beat Martin Adams?
There's no secret, just play your darts, enjoy yourself, and I'm going to have a bit of fun today. I'm going to enjoy it more. I'm not going to be, like I normally do, shaking my head and losing the game halfway through it. I'm just going to keep going.
Do you feel you go into a match believing you're a better player because you've now been in the final here?
I just try and prove what I'm doing all the time. It's not so much whether I believe I'm a better player because I've got to the Lakeside final. It's just so I want to constantly improve my game and improve the way I play. And hopefully I've done that this year. You know, I'm still number 2 seed, so something is going right.
So, Bobby, if you had to pick a winner, which way would you go?
Difficult. Very difficult. I just phone a friend, like I say. It's very, very difficult to pick one. I wouldn't have a gamble on it. Toss a coin on this game, to be honest with you.
Do you not think Fitton has improved enough over the past 12 months to really go on and take this?
Fitton ain't scared of no one. He's a proper dart player. He's does it for a living now. Got sponsors, puts the hours in. He can win it. He's dangerous.
I think it's fair to say we've absolutely no idea who is going to win this one. Let's get on with it. Darts Master of Ceremonies, Martin Fitzmaurice.
Are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, let's play darts! It's Wolfie Martin Adams! Ladies and gentlemen, it's a little bit of madness, Daryl Fitton! The referee left batter.
I think madness is a fair description of what goes on here. In the commentary box, John Part and Tony Green.
Well, there's an entrance for you. A howling success last year was Martin, and a dazzler was there, Daryl Fitton. But I've been looking forward to this match. This should be a cracker. Because Martin, who was in the final last year, went out to, lost the title to Raynham Barneveld. And the dazzler, Daryl Fitton, he lost in the semi-final. So the talent, the draw's not been favourable for them in this, the first round. So you could be seeing darts as you would see in the semi-finals here in the first round. Just stand by, and how do you see it, John?
Well, I think it's just going to be a tough match. You can't really pick a favorite in my mind, and I think obviously it's a short format, so a good start. Getting the first set's probably very important.
So make the tee, get it by your side, sit back, because I think we're in for some enjoyable darts. As I said, could be a cracker.
First set, first leg. Daryl to throw first. Game on.
First dart, first leg. Best of 5 legs, best of 5 sets.
60.
There'll be 1 or 2 nerves here because they know each other's form.
Yeah, and I think that sort of form is that if they get the first set, whoever gets the first set is going to feel very good in the second set and be tough to then beat.
$55.
Bit tentative. The treble waiting to be hit.
$135.
Just caught the flight there. You could hear it. Just moved it across into the treble 5.
100. $45.
Tony Eccles there, babysitting now. Little Katie there. No bottle.
$95.
full house. Will this be one?
Yeah, no finish there for Adams. So Fitton, 6 darts for this 191. Has maintained his advantage in the leg. 111 for this dart.
99.
Could have been better, could have been worse.
As John said, he's not throwing for an out here, just to leave a handy finish. That one won't help.
43. Darrell, you require 92.
92. He could go for bull with this first dart. No, he went for the treble 20, so treble 17 now. He's composing, looking at double top. That is the double. Clip the wire.
72.
Yes, but a poor turn.
133.
He's left Adams with a tough finish. Needs 2 trebles. Won't be able to do it. It's down to 53 left, so 13 would leave double top.
93. Darrell, you require 20.
It's double 10, the key double now for Darrell.
Yes, that's game shot on the first leg. Darrell Fitton. Second leg, Martin to throw first. Game on.
So the applause goes to Darrell Fitton in this first leg, but it did start the set.
83.
And that's the one, the first double of the match.
$125. $100.
I think one of the main things about Martin is that when he's throwing them darts, his hand's shaking, but surprised now he get acclimatised.
180.
Well, the only thing that's shaking there is the 180 signs.
Well, that should shake Martin, because it's going to give Darrell a good chance now to break the throw.
45.
He's happy with that.
$60.
Like I say, it's the best of 5 sets, 5 legs, but it's not long as discipline as you would think, because it's the best if you can win 3 sets.
140.
You're in the next round.
136.
And here's a shot, treble 20. Can't finish now, but 116 left. Single 16 would leave him double top.
96. Martin, you require 133.
Treble 20 leaves 73. Darrell will be coming back for the second leg on double top.
93. Darrell, you require 40.
It's double top.
Yes, that's game
Yes.
shot and the second leg.
He's pleased with that one dart execution.
Third leg, Darrell to throw first. Game on.
So off we go. Has brought the service in this first set, now throwing for the set, and that's a good start.
$140.
And straight down the hockey. Put a plumb line along there.
85.
Nice switch. It's blocking the bed with that first start.
93.
Really needing a big score.
60.
just have a look at the levelling out of Darren's darts. Pointing upwards more than
134.
Martin's. Good cover shot as we saw there. That was the treble 18.
And he needs a 134 again to finish the leg and take the set.
140.
It's still not enough for Adams there to leave a finish.
134.
Treble 20 it started. As I said, no finish for Adams, so Darrell would be more than pleased to hit this treble 18 and leave double top.
58.
So he's had very few chances at a double in this set, as Martin.
100. Darrell, you require 76.
Treble 20, double 8. Set points these. Single 16, one down at the double top. Oh, nearly at the double. But this is it. Double top, first set, the Dazzler. Yes!
Yes, that's game shot. And the first set, Darrell Fitton. Second set, first leg, Martin to throw first. Game on.
Well, Martin will be wondering what's hit him there. But he's been in this position before.
100.
25 years of professionalism. Yeah.
140.
But it was there, John. I think the crowd did as well.
Well, still, it was a good shot.
140.
Nice response from Adams. Fitton just keeps putting the pressure on. Wants an early break.
$85.
Just to inform you, where that yellow dot is, that's the player that threw first.
60.
And when you're scoring tons and 140s, it's a good advantage.
$43.
Yes, how many I say to you.
$100.
Down to 101 is Martin Adams.
$43. Martin, you require 101.
20's first. Well, a 1. That still leaves a chance. Treble 20. Now.
41.
Needed 2 trebles.
Tell you
Really
what,
get
if
down
he-
to a double.
Yeah, if he can catch another treble, John, which he has done.
134.
Martin's got one or
Martin,
two
you require
problems.
60.
Well, that is some pressure on this. Yet to take a leg. Needs double top to do so.
Yes, that's game shot. And the first leg, Martin Adams. Second leg, Darrell to throw first. Game on.
So Adams opens his account. First leg of this second set.
60.
Complete silence. Over 1,200 spectators. The greatest venue in the world.
97. $60.
Moving across. Plenty of room on the left-hand side as we look.
100.
And Sharon, ever present throughout the years here at the Lakeside.
$100.
And Darrell's preparations, he said, not this year. None of the family with him. He wants to do his own thing.
60.
Practice when he wants. And at present, it's working.
$100.
Adams with a chance here. I feel to get a break. Needs a big score though with these three. Yes. Going well.
140.
He's looking comfortable up there, is Martin, even though he's sat down.
Well, this 104 checkout could certainly rectify that. So he'd have the throw and next leg.
135. Martin Iroquois, 104.
Options here, 18s or the 20s. So treble 20 will leave double 12. And it's 16s now.
56. Darryl Iroquois, 46.
6 leaves double top. 10 leaves double 18.
Yes, that's game shot and the second leg. Darryl Fitton. Third leg, Martin to throw first. Game on.
Yeah, both players finishing very cleanly. Gave away an opportunity of breaking.
140.
Well, Martin, you'll still feel good about that though, because he put himself in a situation where he threatened and pressured, and he's sort of gaining the upper psychological hand at this point.
Good comment, John.
41.
I think your training as a psychologist is coming very well.
$100.
Just falling short, and that dart, the way it lies, makes it difficult. As you can see, he's had to force it across there.
95.
So 104 ahead plus these.
$100.
Yes, he's got a lot of fans. It's the Blues Sisters.
$100. Martin Iroquois, 161.
He normally goes for the finishes. He's got a chance. Treble 17. Leaves the ball. Treble 20. Leave him double 12.
97.
And a lot of work to do for Darryl. Get to a finish even. Needs 2 trebles with these darts. There's one. Well recovered.
121. Martin Iroquois, 64.
Treble 16. Well, that'll leave double top. Double 10.
Yes, that's game shot.
Holds his throw.
Martin Adams.
Continues.
Darryl to throw first. Game on.
Some pressure on Darryl now. Hold his throw to keep the set alive.
$140.
Brings the shots you need. Couple in the treble.
$140.
Martin's ranked number 2 in the world.
140.
2 140s. We've already had one from Martin.
Yeah.
Back in the treble 20s again.
$66.
Well, you just seen the commentary box. We're very comfortable, John and I. Nice and warm, and Harry alongside us, ever present.
100. Darryl Iroquois, 155.
It's always fun in here.
$60.
180. Should be on a good finish here. 140 would leave him double top. There's the gold.
100. Darryl, you require 95.
May go for 25 here. No. Now he needs bull or 25. He didn't want the bull for 25, would have been handy.
73. Martin, you require 80.
To level the match, needs 20s. Single 20 to leave double top. Double 20 it is.
40.
It's not.
Darryl, you require
Well
22.
off that one. So Darryl, with double 11, could really pressurize Martin into trying to hold his throw in the next leg. Double 11.
Martin, you require 40.
That's double top for one set apiece. The marker's there. It's double 10. It's tense and nervous. And it's
30.
a miss.
Darryl, you require 11.
He's had 3 darts already at double 11. Double 4. Double 2. Can feel the pressure.
9.
It's back to Martin.
Martin, you require 10.
He stops. It's double 5. The hand shakes. 1. 2 gets
Yes,
it.
that's game shot, and the second set. Martin Adams.
We're in the players' bar with Tony O'Shea, first round winner. I don't know about you, Tony, but that was pretty nerve-wracking, wasn't it?
The tension, it's unbelievable in here. I mean, I didn't feel this nervous playing myself. Watching, it's even worse.
What do you reckon to Darryl, though? How well do you think he's doing? Because up until this match, I suppose, that Martin did have the edge, didn't he?
Well, on paper, yeah, but Darryl's finished really well there. Another double there, and he could have been 2-0 up, and I think that would have been the game, but it's just back in the open now.
Nerve-wracking stuff here in the players' bar.
It's Tony O'Shea, well,
140.
it's anyone's match, but I did tell you it was going to be a cracker. We've had 2 great sets so far.
58.
Let's hope it goes all the way.
We'll get at least 2 more. $100.
Influence came from Alan Evans for Darren to take up darts from Stockport, and Alan moved from Wales to Stockport. And very good friends.
45.
I'm sure there's many of you out there, dart fans, who remember the great Alan Evans, but never won the world title. Won the World Masters, but not the big one.
43.
Well, big chance now for Adams to break this set. He's not on a finish, but 6 good darts could easily do it.
140.
Not a finish. Good cover.
94. Martin, you require 76.
Luggy's looking to win with double 8 to break the serves. Double 4.
72.
Double trouble.
Darryl, you require 68.
Yes, treble 20. And double 4. Just can't get him in anymore.
Well, he's bending the wires each time. Well, the snile. The double.
Yes,
it's there as well, the first dart.
The first leg. Martin Adams. Second leg, Martin to throw first. Game on.
Meant a lot, that. He's now throwing for the second leg with the advantage.
$140.
He's coming into his own now, is Martin. Really moved up a step from the first set.
100.
Good panoramic view there of the lakeside with the spectators all comfortably sat.
43.
There it is. The brightness of the chandeliers shining down on these two great champions.
96.
Plenty of bulbs to change there.
$140.
Not quite to a finish. Darrell could get himself to one. Well, not anymore.
$100.
And I think Darrell needs to get a couple of 140s, maybe an odd 180 if he can, just to give him that bit of confidence.
Should be an 18 here.
138.
He's left double top and Fitton on 205. Everything going Martin's way. Darrell's had his chances 24. As well. I mean, his two legs now. He's missed some doubles.
40.
That's double top.
Yes, that's game shot and the second leg. Martin Adams. Third leg, Darrell to throw first. Game on.
Yeah, going back to what you were saying, John, about he's had his chances. He touched the wires on with three of his darts on the doubles that would have gave him the leg and the chance of taking the set. And I think that can play on your mind at times.
140.
Right, he definitely needs to make a big effort in this leg, which he's had a good start. Martin keeping the pressure. As I was trying to say, is Fitton really needs to hold his throw here, even if he doesn't take the set. He doesn't want to lose a fifth consecutive leg.
Well, look at these, John. A good sight for him.
123.
Just fractionally away, but that's what the difference between another 57 points.
$100.
See the way his dart slides, John, for that first dart. It is difficult, you know, I mean, to mask that treble 20. Where Martin, much more direct.
He needs a treble. No.
60.
A little more comfortable for Fitton.
Won Keith Deller the world title this outshot. Treble 18, double 12 was the way he went.
Doesn't really matter with no finish 98. For Adams. He's left double top. He's in a good situation. Will the missed doubles of late creep into this next shot?
100.
Right.
Darrell, you require 40.
Let's find out if he can now get into the doubles. He's looking uncomfortable. He wants double 10 to save the set. Double 5. It's not
35.
happening.
No, it's just in his head at the moment about the doubles.
101.
But still 101. Good chance, decent chance. Needs a treble with his dart. Wrong, bad, just wire away.
81. Darrell, you require 5.
He knows he's gone for it. Single 1. Double 2 now. At last.
Yes, that's game shot.
At last.
On the third leg. Darrell Fitton. Fourth leg, Martin to throw first. Game on.
Well, a good start for double there finally, but not much of a reprieve because Adams has the advantage here.
81.
Yes, it's scoring he wants now to get down to a double. So we know he can hit the 180s.
$81.
Leans well forward. Straight through. Great action. There we go.
60.
Smartly turned out. Similar action, except for just a little flick at the end. There we go.
Not the best result on that occasion.
There we are, exploring each other. The action, the flow. Nothing in the jerk.
180.
The bells ring out.
$43.
It's looking very much like 2-1
100.
in sets for Martin Adams. Just 80 points away.
$60. Martin, you require 80.
20s. That's another single. It's double top for 2-1 in sets.
60.
Well, I could get at least another 6 darts to finish.
Yeah, will do.
125.
Well, maybe not.
Martin, you require 20.
It's double 10.
And that's for the set, yeah.
Yes, that's game shot.
He didn't care.
Third set, Martin Adams. Fourth set, first leg. Martin to throw first. Game on.
So after dropping the first set, 3-0, Adams has stormed back into a 2-1 in set lead.
100.
Yes, and I think he's on top of his game is Martin. Took him just a little while to settle down in the opening set.
$140.
Nail biting.
Needing every score he can get. Adams with advantage in this leg and this set.
Has to break one of them.
$125.
Piles on the pressure.
And still, Fitton could get to an outshot. Very likely now.
Maybe 86, John.
180.
It is 86. No outshot. This leg swings. Round to Fitton. Now on to the finishing, though.
100. Darryl, you require 86.
It's treble 18. Should stay there. Yes, double 7. It's a break.
72.
Oh, not to be had.
76.
Well, only a fraction away, but treble 20, double 8. Put him further ahead. Single 16, double top. Right in the middle now. Double top. There it is.
Yes, that's game shot and the first leg. Martin Adams.
And that's the difference in the game.
Darryl to throw first. Game on.
And I'll have to say that that's a missed break that won't be encouraged. That's a discouraging thing at this stage of a match. He's so close to getting that key break he needed to stay alive. But at least he's scoring well.
140.
If anyone should know, John should. Former champion. Great champion.
And Adams really doing a good job of staying with this Fitton resurgence of score.
100. $85.
Slight opening to push ahead. Should be on a finish after these three. To get 100, it's 161. What's he doing?
100.
Took a dip there. It's a treble 20.
100.
Because now
Darrell, you require 161.
he's got 6 darts to finish this.
And,
81 left.
81. He wants to get to the double because he hasn't had that much confidence of late. He's left it. So good shot.
125.
It's going to be pressurised here. At 36.
Well,
100.
even still, 76 is pressure.
Darrell, you require 36.
Double 18. Yes,
that's
at last.
game shot and the second leg. Darrell Fitton. Third leg, Martin to throw first. Game on. $140.
Well, the consistency of Adams is spelling out in the averages. There's an overall average of 92.84 as against Darrell's 90.13.
140.
Yeah, Martin in a good position here. Just has to hold his throw.
100.
This leg and then the fifth leg, and he'll be through to the second round. And the scoring will probably enable him to get the chances for double unless Fitton can really come up with some better scores.
58.
Not like that. And you can't fault Fitton scoring in this match. He seems to have been in and around treble.
60.
It's just he's had some trouble on the doubles here and there.
Yeah, as I say, he's even just clipping the wires. It's not as if he's a mile away.
No, but you know, one miss leads to another, it seems.
99.
At times.
Now
60.
then. Now then. 141. He's in the trouble with that first.
You sensed he would be there, Tony.
Yeah.
100.
A much better job of a lead. But still a chance for 141. Needs 2 trebles. There's one of them. Treble 15 or 19. Well, they went to 19s.
Wry smile.
81.
But at
Darrell,
least
you require 104.
he's in with a chance. Single 4, he's double top. He's got 1 dart. He needs it. Double top.
64.
Pushed it above.
That was the break he needed.
60.
But still, Martin has to convert. 20 double top. Double top.
Yes, that's game shot. And the third leg, Martin Adams. Fourth leg, Darrell to throw first. Game on.
He's missed nothing as far as doubling's concerned, Adams. But moving in now.
134.
Good cover shots.
Yes. And Adams, he only needs to win one of the next two legs to take the match. Very good position to be in.
41.
It's not a good time, though, to have your scoring completely vanished now.
But at the back of his mind, he knows he's got the advantage in the next throw.
Yeah.
If
It's true.
Darrell takes this.
85.
But Fitton, on the other hand, is watching those scores, and every time something like a 41 comes up, boost his confidence, and you can't afford to give too many little boosts.
We know where the nerves come in, John, don't we, when it's near that finishing
60.
line.
If Fitton wins this leg very easily, then he'll feel that much better about being able to break in the last leg.
Well, look at that crowd for Darrell Fitton, fighting away
Well,
as any Lancastrian would.
60.
and he has a chance for a 12-dart leg.
102.
Doesn't really need to do it, but I think psychologically he does. It's double 16.
86.
But a long way from home.
See, Adams, I mean, I don't know how he's going to go into the next leg with
85.
errant darts like that.
Darrell, you
He's
require
just thinking
16.
now. It's double 8. A great dart to adjust to. Oh, that one's pretty awkward. It's bent right over top.
Yeah, but it's worth looking at them too, because that is just the distance he's missing, that double bar.
Yes, that's game shot. And the fourth leg.
A heck of a good shot, that one. That
Fifth
double.
leg. Martin to throw first.
The battle's still on. Tense, nervous headaches for everyone.
Well, he's got a chance to throw for the match, but he looks like he's trying to save it. A little bit tight, Martin, those first 3 darts. And all aggression, Fitton.
Yes, he's just one leg away from a match that we said would go anyway.
140.
A good recovery from Adams on that second turn. 60 really was a poor opening, but he's made it right.
Darrell can't afford to miss this one. It's all level in points, advantage with Adams. Just remember, Adams takes this, takes the match.
40.
Well, there's the opening. Fitton looking to get to an outshot, at least a 140 he's thinking about right now. An awkward one.
Yes, that lie, but he's done well. He's got through it. Now, if that point's touching, no. The point had been touching the board, that would have counted. But alas, it wasn't.
Big dart, yes. Makes all the difference. 1-2-1, much easier than 1-6-1.
100 behind. Just falling short made it difficult.
100.
Still there.
Martin, you require 121.
Match points. Treble 20. Treble 11. He wants the ball. Match.
96.
He's still fighting.
Darrell, you require 121.
Same way. Treble 17. 84 left. Will he be coming back? Is this his last dart of this year's championship?
57. Martin, you require 25.
So a 9 and a double 8 for a very good first round win. Double 8. It's there.
Shot.
He stood back, came back after losing the first set 3-0, and really has shown his class as a dart player, Adams.
Yes, handshakes on the stage. We've lost a great entertainer. What a shame. The draw wasn't that clever for us, but give it to Martin Adams, England captain. What a performance. He's looking good.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think you'll agree with me. Another fantastic game of darts here at Lakeside. Game after game we see these world-class darts. Gentleman now moves on to the second round. Last year he was runner-up in this great tournament. Is he going to go one better? The week's going to tell. Ladies and gentlemen, Martin Adams!
Great performance by Martin Adams. I think it's his 13th visit to the Lakeside, and he showed exactly why he went to the final last year, Bob.
Well, the way he started off, I thought he was going to get beaten up because Fitton was humping him in. I mean, 3-0 in the first set.
That was gutsy, though, from Martin Adams. Gutsy performance.
Well, the thing is, the scoring, they both scored the same, but Adams was more deadly on his finishing. And like I always say, scorings for show, doubles for dough. Fitton, 3-ton 80s, but he didn't hit the doubles. He had the chances, but Adams, yeah, he played good, steady, military darts, and he didn't bend no. He normally goes at the end when he gets near the winning post. He seems to go off his game, but he didn't. He really gave it a day. He played well. It's a good game.
Quite a setback for Daryl Fitton, would you agree?
He'd be gutted. He won't be happy at all. To be honest with you, he's a better player than that. But on it, that's on his day. Is. But if you don't hit the doubles, you don't win this game, mate.
That's quite right. Yours say it's on the day. Martin Adams, the winner, he's with Juliet Ferrington.
So, Wolfie, you certainly put your fans through that, didn't you?
I did a little bit, yeah. I must admit, that's probably one of the hardest games I've ever played out on that Lakeside stage.
And your words when you came back here were, he's one hard boy. How hard was that match?
Oh, tremendously hard. I mean, when the draw come out, I know what I'm going to get from Daryl. A tough match, but that's probably the hardest match I've played in a long, long time.
And it was a bit of a dodgy start for you as well, wasn't it, to be honest?
Yeah, but I'm renowned for that, the old dodgy starts, and then we go tiebreakers. But I said
to... the match on its head.
I said to Reb the other day, I said, I'm not going tiebreaker, not going tiebreaker.
Is that the sort of match you were expecting?
Oh, without a doubt, yeah. I mean, Daryl was one superb player. He's brilliant, and he gives you nothing. And if you want it, you've got to take it off him.
He started really brightly. Did you feel you were on the back foot straight away?
Well, it's a little bit of me experience of having some dodgy starts. So, I don't worry about the first set at all. It was against the darts, so, with my set coming up, which is with the darts, I got a good chance to level it, which I did. So, I'm quite happy at that time.
You look back on it now, and we were talking in here with other darts players as well. That really wasn't a first-round match, was it? No,
that was very reminiscent of a final, I think. Me and Daryl over the last year, we've had some great games together, I must admit. The last one at the Masters, and this one now. This was the hardest, without doubt, the hardest one.
Are you going to relax now? Get yourself a drink, chill out a little bit?
I can now, yeah, and I need to relax. I tell you, I was a bit wound up for that one.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Ted Hankey's joined us, former world champion. Martin looked nervous before that match. Did you agree?
Yeah, he didn't start off too well, but Daryl went straight at him and played really well first set, and then Martin just did what he normally does, kicked up the gear and away he went.
Experience means for a lot in these situations, I would imagine.
Yeah, definitely, but Daryl was up for it, and feel for Daryl, but great performance by Martin there.
Bobby, you can see, listening to Martin there, just exactly what it means to get over the first hurdle in this tournament.
Well, every player wants to get over the first hurdle, don't they?
It's a sore point. Going back to your performance yesterday, Ted, we've seen you play an awful lot better than that down the years.
That's the worst I've ever played, I think. I was up early, practicing at 7:30, had the break, came in here, practiced backstage, perfect, walked on the stage, and it was like nothing there. It's just a strange thing. Albertino played all right, didn't play brilliant, but if I'd just kicked up a little bit, I could have beat him. But that's darts, mate. You win some, you lose some. You've got to take it with a pinch of salt.
You also show great dignity in defeat. You did have quite a serious car accident last November. How much did that restrict your preparation?
Well, for 2 or 3 weeks, it was a struggle to try and throw darts, but, I got through that. And, I'm still a bit tired from it, and I'm still getting through it, but, it doesn't really affect it that much. I've put the time in. I was ready for it, and it just didn't happen.
And I know you come here every year, and it's the highlight of your year, and you entertain us. The bats get thrown into the crowd. You walk around the late and mid-light and scare everybody to death in that cloak of yours. But you're going to stay with us for the week?
Yeah, I'm going to stay for the week and look around and see what's... I'm interested. I've got a few tips for this week.
and it's not who you think it is.
No. Well, who do you think? Share with us.
I think Martin's going to come close. I think Mervyn King's going to be very, very hard to beat. Obviously, you put Raymond in there, but I just got something that says Raymond won't win it this year. I think it's going to be Adams or Mervyn this year.
So now let's start to look ahead to the next game. Whitlock against Andy Fordham. I was just looking at Andy Fordham, Bobby, training in the background there, practicing. Doesn't do an awful lot of practice. He doesn't want to over-practice, he says. He just likes to get in exactly the right mood and feel that he's comfortable, not throw too many darts before he gets on the stage.
I remember when he played Raymond Barneville. Raymond was practicing for 3 hours, and Andy was at the bar. And I said, "You're going to practice?" He said, "No, let him wear himself out," he said. And he did. That's what he done. He wore himself out. He beat him. He doesn't practice. He's not that. Yeah, obviously he practices, but he doesn't put the hours in. He doesn't have to. He's not built that way. Some people are built different.
Ted, what's your assessment of Simon Whitlock? Semi-finalist here last year in his debut, and I think his game has come on in the last 12 months.
He's a great player. He's played well on the circuit in the majors over in Holland. He beat Raymond in the IDL, I think it was. Excellent player, very strong, very steady. Andy, if Andy plays his natural game, he's always a hard man to beat. And I'm going to swing with Andy to go and win this one, to be honest with you.
Well, I think everyone is thinking, will Fordham get back his 2004 form? Because when he was world champion, he had health problems, he had an injury, and it wasn't the Andy Fordham we knew in the defence of the world title.
I mean, Andy's a player like Bobby's just said, he'll practice when he wants to. You know, but he's just got the natural ability. And when he walks up to the board and he lets him go on that practice board, he's brilliant. He takes it up there, you know.
He's a confident lad, Simon Whitlock, isn't he?
Yeah, he studies the game, like I said. He practices for hours, all the shots out. He's improved over the last 2 years, and he's no mug. I think Andy's got his work cut out, to be honest with you.
What happens, Ted, when you're up there playing and you get a bad start? You're just looking for the switch to turn it around. What can you say to yourself?
I tried everything yesterday. I was throwing fast, I was throwing slow. I was just trying to put a bit more power in him. If it ain't going, it ain't going. It's as simple as that. No matter how good you are, if you're having a bad day at the office, you're having a bad day, mate, and that's it.
It can be a lonely place up there, I guess, Bobby.
Terrible. When the darts don't go, it's horrible. It's like Mervyn King says, they go, they don't, they don't. And when they don't go, it's horrible. You try everything, you think, I'm holding my dart wrong. Put more power, lift your dart up, stand to the left a bit, stand to the right a bit, am or two near. And it all goes through your mind, and you don't know it. Just don't. It's a natural thing throwing darts. I think you practice for hours, and you've got to get on that stage and say to yourself, just play like you do on the practice book. Natural. Don't think about it, just throw them.
Do you hear the crowd, Ted? Are you aware of them?
When you first walk out, yeah, when you're playing, you don't hear much. Obviously, you hear the cheers when you're winning legs. I think I heard that 4 times yesterday, yeah. I mean, they're great crowds. You know, there's no nastiness out there. They've got their own supporters. A few of them get a little bit too loud times, but great crowd. That's what they're there for, you know.
Do you notice your mum and dad and your wife and your family? Because we notice them. They're the central figures in it.
Well, yeah. No, I mean, I don't notice them because they're over on the far side, and I don't look that way. I always look to the left, you know, and it's just one of them things, you know. You can feed off a crowd, or a crowd can affect you. It all depends how things are going for you. Like yesterday, I couldn't feed off them because I was playing terrible. Whereas if I'm on a roll, you can feed off them even more. But, you know, they're a good crowd.
Do you think Andy Fordham will be more nervous than usual because of what happened in defence of his championship?
Yeah, because there's a lot of pressure on him. He wants to win. He's got to get over the first hurdle. That's what he's thinking. So there's going to be pressure on him. He's be a bit nervous, and he does get nervous. He has a few more drinks than everyone to keep his nerves down, but
he's been pacing around the place since 7:30 this morning, not knowing what to do with himself. Honestly, yeah.
Running?
Yeah.
Was
well,
he?
No, he wasn't quite running. He got into a bit of a swift jog, let's say. So it's Whitlock against Fordham, a battle of the beards, or should that be battle of the beards? Whatever. They went for some pre-match grooming in the company of Juliet Ferrington.
Give me a hand with hair, long beautiful hair, shining, gleaming, streaming, flaxen, waxen.
Perfect preparation for a first-round match between Australia and England. Simon Whitlock, the Wizard, Andy, the Viking Fordham, in hairdressers because they have long hair. Bit precious about it as well. Are you jealous of his hair?
The back bit, not the top bit. No.
How much would you let someone cut off?
They don't. I'll do it myself.
But it's very much a girl thing, though. Come on, be a man.
It is a girl thing. It's my wife.
What about this match, then, apart from hair length? What about this match? between you two guys? I mean, you went out in the first round. You didn't want to go through like last year again, do you?
No, but well, I've got a hard person in front of me to beat.
Difficult competition, but what did that do to you to lose so early on last time out?
Well, I didn't like it. It's just one of them things. I mean, it happens. You have bad games. I mean, no matter what you do, the harder you try, the worse it gets. So if you can just be relaxed and, I mean, if you have a few bad games, just put it behind you and get on with it.
Second time for you here. What did you learn from your Lakeside experience, your debut?
It's hard to say. It was a whole new experience for me. I'm on the biggest stage in the world. It's a very frightening thing when you first get up there, and this year hopefully I'll be a bit more relaxed.
So both of you then, what are your expectations for this match today?
Truthfully, I don't know. I'll just get up there and hopefully get straight in and play well.
And what about yourself?
Yeah, pretty much the same. Just hope we have a good game, good close game.
Bit of banter as well. England, Australia. Everyone loves a bit of that, don't they?
Well, we did this year, yeah.
Well, good luck, and may the best pair win.
Thank you. All the best, Andy.
That problem doesn't really exist in here for us three, does it? Who's going to win this one?
Fordham.
Fordham? You're absolutely certain you think Andy will have too much of Simon here?
I think Andy's going to win this one. He's up for it, yeah.
What do you reckon, Bobby? You've been non-committal all day. Come on, who's going to win?
I'll go for Whitlock.
You think the Australian's going to win? Well, we'll see, I think. Well, Andy Fordham, he's really up for this one.
Anyway, whatever
very good, Bob. All right, here we go. Martin Fitzmaurice, Master of Ceremonies, is going to get this match underway.
Are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, let's play darts! Australia versus England. Please welcome the Wizard of Oz, Simon Whitlock!
And in the commentary box, it's David Croft alongside Tony Green.
Yes, and the big man there, Andy Fordham, there wasn't one spectator seated in this auditorium here at the Lakeside. Everyone standing. That's what the man has. We're going to sit back because this Simon Whitlock, his opponent, is such a great player, the Australian #1, and we know last year how Andy went out in the first round. They'll fight all the way in this one. He's got a battle on, and it'll be a battle royal. Do you see it that way, David?
Certainly do. It's got a debate that's been raging all weekend here at the Lakeside. Who's going to win, Whitlock or the Viking? The bookies make the Viking an odds-on favourite, but only because they know that every single man and woman with a pound in their pocket will put money on this boy. There would not be a more popular world champion in 2006 than Andy Fordham if he were to do it again.
The lovable giant. Just through the practice routine. Long pigtail. I'd like to see how long the hair is once it's taken out of that. Is this the last of the practice? Because it'd be Simon to throw first. Deep breaths. everyone.
It's the first set, it's the first leg. It's Simon to throw first. Come in the very best of order, please. Game on!
So let battle commence. Australia v England.
Well, Warney had England in a spin in the summer.
60.
Can the Wizard wave his wand here? Semi-finalist in his first ever appearance in 2005, which makes him a force to be reckoned with, but this man fears no reputation.
Now we'll take the bull by the horns.
100.
First start in the treble. So he's got his range already, Fordham. As his great follows over here in England as Simon.
81.
Yes, there's the colours of the Australians. We had enough of that in the summer. He wasn't smiling when they went home.
140.
What do you reckon, Tony? At the end of the match, we'll trim the beards, burn them, and we'll have the ashes fought for every year.
I like that one. To be honest, looking at Simon, I think if his hair wasn't in a plait, I'd picture him on a combined harvester.
140.
Very upright in his stance. Looks as though he's about 8 foot tall. Been down.
60.
Different style when the Viking approaches the hockey, though.
Yes, and there he is with a familiar sight of his trainers. Plays in them all the time. Been a variety of shoes that dart players have played in. Remember Brian Kearns? He used to play in pumps, but he used to paint them black.
100. Simon, you require 160.
Just to get round the rules.
Without shot. 2 treble 20s double top.
Well, maybe switch to 25 here. That's what he was trying
53.
for.
And you require 101.
And this is against the throw, so Andy Fordham can take a big morale-boosting leg victory with this. Needs treble 15 to carry on the checkout. Close to doing so. The 35 scored, 66 left. Bullseye leaves double 18, double 8, I should say.
85. Simon, you require 107.
Is he coming for 19s or the 17s? Let's see. Well, he's got the 7, so treble 20 double top. And he's going to be back.
87.
And the double of favours, it's double
and
8.
he requires 16.
For the first leg against the dart. Andy Fordham, double 8. There it is.
Yes, let's go straight on the first leg. Andy Fordham.
Well, look at that.
It's the second
Straight
leg.
in.
It's Andy to throw first. Come in the very best of order, please. Game on.
So with just one dart at a finishing double. Hits it, so it's a good start for Andy.
And that's a good continuation. It's the start that Fordham and his legions of followers here would have wanted and dreamed for as well, after the huge disappointment of his
60.
first round exit last year. They'll want to see the form of 2004 back again, and if he can get that, he is one of the most dangerous men on the stage this week.
Well, he's hitting 1 or 2 at the moment, but he won't be ruffled.
140.
His second 140 in this leg. As we look at Simon there, and straight down the hockey.
140.
It's good bullying from Andy. You need a bit of bully on a Sunday afternoon, I'm told.
Yes. And look at what you could have won.
140.
Hey, that's
3 140s 81 left after 9 darts. Showing
Andy,
the
you
form
require 81.
in this particular leg that won him the title. 81. Treble 15. 16 or bull. Well, let's have a look at the scoring. No, Whitlock on 201, so he can go any way he wants. Options left. 1 or the 9.
49.
He's left double 16. Favourite side of the board for Andy.
Whitlock can only hope and pressure, and I think 1 treble isn't enough.
Andy, you require 32.
Fordham will take his time here. Never a man to be rushed. Just wants to get it right. Double 16. Well, below, there's plenty to aim at. Oh, yes.
Let's go shot on the second leg. Andy Fordham. Here's the third leg. It's Simon to throw first. Game on.
There's the replay. There's a smile to Andy's face.
100.
Well, he looked calm when he came onto the stage. He was smiling away, Andy Fordham. And he has been preparing. He's not one of the greatest practices in the world, but he has been in training for this. Even invited Phil Taylor down to the Rose in Dartford, his pub.
58.
Had a bit of sparring before New Year. I popped down to see him one night, and he was practicing then, Tony, as well. So that's 2 nights he's done.
140.
Yes, there's fans all over the world. There they go, raiding our coastline. Yeah, talking about Phil Taylor. Congratulations, Phil, for the great championship win.
100.
Andy quite fancies another shot at him sometime in the future. Before then, though, he quite fancies another world title and believes that he can come back and win it again.
100.
I must say, though, he's done more media since he won the title, carried on. Great friends with Anton Deck than any other dart player that's ever won the title.
40.
He's got the biggest heart and the biggest personality and the biggest presence as well.
Simon, you require 161.
And Simon's got a big outshot. Still on 303 with Simon on 70. Not going so well in this leg. Fortunately, he'll have the throw in the next and win the set.
98. Simon, you require 70.
Options. Well, Andy still needs 205, so he can go anyway. 1 or 9. Oh, he's missed the 9. He went
43.
Single 9, missed it.
And
that's slack, isn't it? Slack darts. And maybe Fordham feels he still has a chance here. Simon Whitlock will have at least 2 darts for a double. Fordham needs a treble 20.
43.
No.
Simon, you require 27.
Well, 11 leaves double 8 if that's the way he wants to go. And double 8 it is. Yes, straight away.
Let's go shot on the third leg. Simon Whitlock.
Doesn't hang about.
It's the fourth leg. It's Andy to throw first. Game on.
Scrappy leg, but Simon Whitlock will take that. He, of course, has plenty of pressure of his own, being the number 4 seed.
But this is the leg that Andy's looking for, the one with the advantage. He knows.
140.
It was what Biss always used to say, go for the legs that you have the advantage. Don't worry about the others. You can't lose a match.
131.
Yes, and he knew what he was talking about. Still does. 5 times a world champion. Will we see Ray van Barneveld equal that this week?
Well, that's what we're looking for. But there's a lot of players here that looking to topple him this year. Really move through the air, does Simon's darts.
22.
This is the advantage that Andy's looking for with the throw. That little slip up from Simon Whitlock means he started 47 points ahead and had these 3.
85.
There's Jenny, his wife, in the background there, on the right-hand side. But this is a better sight for Simon. Look at those, all in the corner, a maximum. What a lovely shot that was.
Needed it, but he's not on the finish. Fordham could be.
100.
There's Simon's 180. We'll be going for another one on 168. 30 left.
39. And you require 116.
So for the first set, for the Viking, treble 20. Now single 16 will leave double top. Got the big bit, now needs the double. At the top.
96. Simon, you require 129.
Seemed to hesitate there with the last start. Normally goes straight for it, but still 129. 19s. So that's 72 left. Double 18. What a shot!
This game shot in the 4th leg.
That's rattled the rooftop. And Andy.
That's Australia and England. That's world-class darts.
It's Simon to throw first. Game on.
And that's top-class finishing.
And the main thing is, he's got his advantage back. It's 2-2. And throwing now for this first set. Well, we did warn you, it wasn't going to be an easy task. This could once again be another great battle on this stage at the Lakeside.
Could make the nerves tingle, could make the hair stand on the back of your neck.
100.
If it did it to those two, well, they'd probably be another 3 foot taller.
So handy. With the Vikings in the background, just hoping he can get into that treble 20. Good darts for 60. Everyone on the wire, but a fraction. This is going to turn it round. Whitlock.
100.
Left him 130. With Andy trailing on 341.
It's amazing how a set of darts changes, Tony. Andy Fordham missed 1 dart to wrap it up. And now he's going to sit and watch Simon Whitlock have 3 darts to take it himself.
Simon, you require 130.
Not a bad finish. Treble 20. Treble 18, double 8. Double 8 for the set. Oh, a fraction away.
14.
He'll be back. Because that's the scoreline for Andy, 260.
Well, this is not going to put the pressure on.
45.
And Simon Whitlock
requires 16.
has all the time in the world. Double 8. Bending wires. Can he split them? Double 4. 1 more dart this turn. That's the set.
Yes, this game shot in the first set. Simon Whitlock.
Wizard stuff.
It's the second set, it's the first leg. It's Andy to throw first. Game on.
And the number 4 seed, who was facing a deficit at the outset, has turned this match around. And it's Fordham with all the pressure, but with the throw in set 2.
140.
And there's the winning set dart. That double 4. So Andy knows what he's up against.
41.
But he's handled better players in his life. He'll stay cool. Getting the best of order every match so far. It's what dart fans are all about. At the big scores they can cheer, while they're throwing, silence.
So alert, aren't they?
Well, let's hope they're not going home early. The boats are in the harbour. Their man is on the stage.
140.
That's Simon Whitlock's fan club. Peter, his wife. A long way to come from Deception Bay in Queensland, but she's followed him over.
100.
And there's Jenny, travelled all the way from Dartford.
And she's not had to cross any water either.
He's there again. He's turning this match on its head. Well, Andy can still do this. Treble 20 to leave 49. Treble 19 to leave double 16. Can only live in hope now.
57.
For Simon, pouncing in the
Simon, you
background.
require 40.
3 darts in his hand, wants double top. He hasn't missed much. And he hasn't missed that
Yes, let's
either.
go show in the first leg. Simon Whitlock.
Looks like the bloke from ZZ
It's
Top.
the second leg.
No problem with double top.
First, game on.
I thought he was more from the Wurzels. But whichever way and where he is from, is doing the business on here. Proving why he's the world's, or Australia's #1. His father was an official when I was out in Australia for the World Cup.
45.
It was his father who encouraged him to play darts. Here he is, going against the former world champion Andy Fordham and giving Andy headaches.
60.
He's taken the last 4 legs on the trot here.
Looking at these averages, Simon after first 9 darts, 102.9, and his overall 95.7. Andy down to 92.1, then 85.9. So Simon deservedly in front.
The way you look at it, Andy Fordham is playing catch-up.
100.
Where's my ball?
That's good consistent scoring and fought his way back.
Well, there's no answer to it yet. And it's the first 1 to 3 sets.
100. Simon, you require 70.
Treble 18 could be Andy. Single 20 leaves double 16. Is it in the doubles?
54.
Well, he's not been put under the pressure that Andy Fordham would like to see. He's struggling to get down to these finishes. Ton 80 would have been handy. Ton 40, really a minimum. Space for it. Deflection the wrong way.
Simon, you require 16.
He's looking at double 8. And he's hit it.
Yes, let's go show in the second leg. Simon Whitlock.
looking grim for Andy.
It's the third leg. It's Andy to throw first. Game on.
So off we go once again. Andy throwing to save the set. Saving to go 2-0 down in sets. Aspiring
140.
more than a pit pony.
Have you noticed as well that in the last 5 legs, Simon Whitlock's rather silenced the crowd here?
121.
But he'll be getting plenty of fans, I'll tell you that. He's a nice lad, is Simon. Yeah. Settle down, my son. There's nobody here can help you. You're up there on your own.
21.
Well, he's still in this leg. Still not out of it. Shaking his head. It's not like Andy.
30.
And that's why he's shaking his head as well. Trying to overcompensate possibly for the throw before. Whitlock just grinding away.
123.
Now he has problems. Could do with another one to leave 170. So 6 darts coming down from 197. Coming for the treble 19.
59.
Well, there's an opening here, but only if Andy has a big score in him. Bags of room for another one in the treble 20. Might go treble 18 here. No, he went for the 180 and got it.
180.
Yes, it's left double 15.
138.
The big question is, will he get a throw at it? We'll see. Well, a single 19. Well, he will, because that's only 28.
48. And you require 30.
Double 15 the shot. Seven double 4, Andy, that's what you need. Double 4, only 1 dart. It ain't happening.
Simon, you require 90.
So, step in the number 4 seed. How magic would this be? Treble 20 will leave double 5, and it's double 5, top of the shop, and he's struggling. Key leg this.
And you require 8.
Back and forth, the best double is double 4. He'll hit it. Double 2. Double 2, last dart.
4.
Andy.
Simon, you require 10.
For the second set. Double 5. It's there.
Yes,
Andy now is in trouble.
And a second set. Simon Whitlock.
Well, we thought we'd come and find some Scottish fans here. They've come all the way down the brave start tour, all for the Viking Andy Fordham. It's not really going your way, though, is it?
He's a great athlete. I'm sure he's got the darts to pull it through in the end.
What do you reckon to this guy, Whitlock?
Well, he's a very intensely customer. I think Fordham's superior fitness will pull through in the end, though.
And you all think Fordham can come back?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Come on, Andy! Come on, Andy!
Well, we've got a lot of Scottish players here this week, but Andy has just seen his opponent put away a maximum. And what a start. I can't see Andy getting out of this, David.
Brave heart or not.
41.
He's in oodles of trouble. But he's a former world champion, and you don't become a champion by accident. He's got the talent. It's whether he can put it together in the next 3 sets.
140!
Needs a lot more of that.
Yeah, Jenny knows the score. She knows her husband's in trouble.
43.
But that is an opening. He's finding the trebles.
100.
Big finish for him, 167.
And the packed house, most of whom will be praying he can get it. Simon Whitlock's struggling now. Good cover.
61.
But he's not down to a finish.
167.
So it's treble 20 to start the big checkout. Well, not this time. That's 146. So maybe treble 20 again.
81.
So Andy Fordham on 86, he'll be coming back. With the treble 18, double 16. Let's see what finish that Simon's leaving. Well, 96 left.
100.
These are the
Andy
outshots.
require 86.
86 for Andy. Treble 18. Treble 18 or the single. He wants the bull. Oh, it's a
61.
fraction.
Simon, you require 76.
Treble 20. Single 16. He wants double 4 after the treble. So it's back to
72.
Andy.
And he required 25.
He's lost the last 6 legs. He has to stop the decline now. Single 9. 2 darts, a double 8 to get a leg. Yeah, well done, Andy.
Let's go shot on the first leg. Andy Fordham.
She can smile temporarily. They can cheer for the time being. And the Vikings not
Here's
dead and
the
buried
second
yet.
leg. It's Andy to throw first. Game on.
That's what it means to Andy. He's giving it all. Yeah, come on, get behind me. I'm back. But that's just one leg. We're in the 3rd set. It's warming up for Andy Fordham. Look at that big smile from Jenny.
Hey, it's darting Valhalla with the Viking.
100.
Come on, Andy, do a 9-dart finish. Might as well. Got a second win. 6-dart thrown. 181 left. Gripping entertainment.
Perfect antidote to your Sunday afternoon slumbers. Stick in a treble, and they can cheer again.
100.
Could be on for a 11-dart finish.
And you require 81.
So, with that 11-dart finish in mind, treble 19, or treble 15, or single 16 now will leave him bullseye.
Well, he doesn't need it.
If he wants to go for it.
Yeah, 260 left. Lock.
He's going for the double 8. Oh, well done.
Yes, that's going shot on the second leg. Andy Fordham.
Doesn't matter how you get it, as long as you do get it.
It's the 3rd leg. It's Simon to throw first. Game on.
Don't pull up Hanky yet. The Vikings still here.
135.
It's incredible, isn't it? How this man gets a second wind, produces some class darts from absolutely nowhere.
Yes, good cover shot.
92. 120.
Lucky there, bounce out. Unfortunate part of this game. You want to lose many a match.
60.
You see it. It's the stem, actually.
Yes, he was trying to do a William Tell, maybe split the top of the flight.
60.
Got the bounce out, but Andy's still a long way back in this leg. It shouldn't cost Whitlock too much. Tiny darts for such big hands.
He's looking at the scoreboard. He wants 269. Still has a lot to do.
100.
So looking good here to save the set. Checking his score, 106. And a good cover on the 18s.
134.
So can we have some pressure as the Viking consign himself to losing this leg and concentrate
60.
on his throw and his advantage in the next.
52.
Single 12 or single 20 is now double 16.
Yes, let's go.
Very competent.
Simon Whitlock. It's the fourth leg. It's Andy to throw first. Game on.
And that leg has halted the charge of the Viking. But with the advantage here, must win
100.
the set from here, I would believe. The horns are drooping.
Well, it's incredible, isn't it? Andy Fordham is either
78.
winning this leg to pull a set back, or he's staring defeat in the face. It's a short format, best of 5 sets.
But it'll be a great comeback if he can do it. Could be daylight here for Fordham. There is.
58.
Beautiful. Two, 2-1.
100.
161. I think he was trying to cover there for a 170 shot just in case.
It's just to see what he could leave himself. I think he'd also just blocked
105.
his natural angle of throw, but
And he required 161.
he found the treble 20 and now has this for the set. Well, he'll be back. No check out this time. Single 15.
95.
Well, still hoping is Simon. I think
140.
Andy now.
And he requires 66.
Just 66. Bull leaves double 8. That's 19. Is that double 16?
48.
I think he miscounted there, Tony. He thought he'd left
Simon,
himself
you
double
require
16, but he hadn't.
120.
That's what I was wondering there. He knows it as well. He's got caught up in the atmosphere. And this one could shake him around a bit here because he wants double top. Oh, he just pulled it.
100.
A mystified Fordham. What's gone wrong? I've never known him
And he
miscount
requires 18.
ever.
But that's a huge, huge let-off. Fordham still has a chance to save this. He wants double 9. He's done his sums this time. Oh, decent marker.
Oh, look at the wire, how it bends.
Yeah, that's not handy at all. Look at that, he's missed the double. Oh, she can laugh.
Simon, you require 20.
Staring double 10 right in the face. Moves across. And it's there.
Yes, let's go shot out the fourth leg. Simon Whitlock.
Well, that's Peter, his wife.
Ladies and gentlemen, can you please refrain from calling out whilst the players are about to throw? Thank you. It's the fifth leg. It's Simon to throw first. Game on.
Off we go. Whitlock in a commanding position, especially after these two darts.
140.
Andy Fordham, favourite for the match, favourite of the crowds, in deep trouble.
And he knows full well that part of this trouble is of his own making.
85.
Because he miscounted, he'd left himself double 17, he went for double 16 and missed it. Couldn't hit the double 9, and Whitlock stepped in. And against the crowd
100.
and against the favourite for the match, Whitlock is battling away.
Forever a smile from Jenny.
100.
Peter there. It's to and fro.
100.
Well, this is where Fordham needs a 180. If he doesn't get it, I think it's the end of his tournament. Well, there's the first one. Oh, how cruel.
120.
Still recovered well with the last dart. Look at that.
Simon, you require 161.
For the match. Treble 20. Still treble 20. Maybe the bull.
57.
Well, that's a bit of a let-off for Andy Fordham. 140 here could really put the pressure on. Simon will be a bag of nerves when he comes up to the hockey.
95. Simon, you require 104.
Peter can't bear to look. 48. Single 16. Well, now it's double 4 with the last dart. What an outshot this will be.
96.
Andy's still there.
You require 101.
And has to take this out. 101. Treble 15 will leave double 18. It's double 18. One dart. Andy Fordham.
65.
Centimetre away.
Simon, you require 8.
Dear. Australia's #1. Moving in. Double 4.
Yes,
he only needed the one dart.
Game. Shot and the match. Simon Whitlock.
Well, there are only a handful of people applauding a quite magnificent effort from Simon Whitlock. The crowd favourite is out, but the wizard threw some magic darts there, and with those 3 ones in his hand, could be a match for anyone in this championship. It's goodbye, Andy, but Simon Whitlock, I'm sure he'll delight on another day.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, once again, what can we keep saying? Game after game, match after match, world-class darts. The gentleman last year, first time at Lakeside, reached the semi-finals. He moves on to the second round. Ladies and gentlemen, come on, put your hands together. Simon Whitlock. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. I think you'll agree with me that all great sports have great characters. And it's always a sorry time when you look at our great character and he's not going to be playing again this week. But don't forget, he's had a lot of time away from, what can we say, tournament darts. But ladies and gentlemen, he's going to be back because there's simply only one Andy Fordham.
Well, the impact of losing the first round, I've never seen Andy Fordham react like that before.
No,
I know it means a lot, but Andy's usually pretty... takes as it comes.
Yeah, he's a guy who loses, he shakes hands, he doesn't seem to get that upset. First time I've seen him that upset.
Must mean an awful lot to these players, though, Bob. With Andy having won the world title, and then in defence of the title, he had his health problems, he had an injury, and it hurt him going out in the first round last year. I was starting to wonder exactly how much darts meant to him, but I think we've seen there how much it means to him. That first round exit is...
It's his life, isn't it? He loves the game. You know, he started off good. I mean, first 2 legs, lovely in the first set, 2-all, and then Simon checks out 1-2-9. And when Andy was on a shot out, and it changed the game round. But Simon, I've got to give the guy his due. He played some lovely, tidy darts, and he had a few wandering darts in the second set, and then he put them together, and he played very good darts, very, very good.
Absolutely. Well done, Simon. He's with Juliet.
Well, Simon, I don't really want to make you feel pretty guilty, but you've made a big man cry out there.
Yeah, I feel really bad in one way, but I was a bit lucky there. He missed a lot of doubles and I hit mine, so I think that was a difference there.
One thing we noticed, it was a pretty slow start for you, but you got in the zone, you were so focused, there was no way you were going to miss out, and you just never let go.
Yeah, I'm like that. I start off a bit slow just to get the feel for the board, and then once I get going, I'm fine.
Is it a case where you just study every move, every throw once you're out there?
Yeah, it is like that.
And what do you feel about Andy? The support he had there, he's a legend. Was that difficult? Did that make you uncomfortable at all?
No, not really. It's great for Andy. Like, I love the way everyone loves him. It's great for darts.
And do you think everyone will love you now?
Oh, I don't know about that, but hopefully I've got a few supporters after that game.
Now, semi-finalist last year, it was your debut here at the Lakeside. How far do you think you can go this time round? I mean, that was a tough game to come through, wasn't it?
That was really tough. Yeah, I'd love to go all the way this year. Just to make the final would be great for me.
But it seems that you are so focused. Can you just keep that going and going and going?
Yeah, sure, I can, yeah.
That's great. Thank you very much.
OK, thank you.
Australians have made their mark in this championship down the year. Remember Tony David winning it a few years ago. And Simonson comes from that same stock. He's pretty quietly spoken, just lets his darts do the talking.
Yeah, he just says, hello, Bobby, and that's all he says to me. He never talks to anyone. Very quiet man. Practices all the time. Very good dart player, though. Australians, there are not so many of them playing like in the British Isles. There's more people, but they seem to, when they've got a chance, they take it. They seem to have more grit in them, I think, the Australians do.
Yeah, I was talking to him a few days ago, and he was saying that normally when he comes in, of course, the travelling takes its toll. The climate's exactly not what they like. But Sam was saying he hasn't felt very well, but this year he's dealt with the jet lag a little better. He feels better in himself, and I think we're seeing that in his darts on the stage.
Yeah, I was talking to him yesterday. He don't say much. He said he was ill last year. He couldn't travel, so he didn't do so many tournaments. But he said, I'm feeling fine now. And he's playing fine as well.
Well, semi-finals last year, and a great start to today. Right, let's just, before we get on with the next game, let's just see what the situation is as far as the football this afternoon. FA Cup weekend, of course. Burton Albion 0, Manchester United 0. That one just gone 4 o'clock. What a shock that could be. Orient 2-1 up away at Craven Cottage. That's a London derby. 58 places between the two teams. And League 2 Fulham, League 2 Orient have won. That's a result. Fulham 1, Orient 2. Congratulations to Orient. That's a terrific giant killing in the FA Cup this afternoon. Leicester City against Spurs. That's a 6:30 kickoff. Sunderland 2, Norwich Victoria 0. But I'm just looking further down the screen because the Tennant Scottish Cup third round. What a result for Clyde. Roy Keane making his first start for the cup holder Celtic. Stephen O'Donnell had a penalty for Clyde saved in the 34th minute. First time Clyde have beaten Celtic in the Scottish Cup since the third round of 1958. Clyde have drawn Gretna in the fourth round. Celtic pulled a goal back with 7 minutes to go, but Craig Bryson on 32 minutes and Edward Malone on 36 minutes. It was a terrific result for Scottish League One Clyde against Celtic. Just looking ahead to next Saturday's grandstand, top-class field will assemble in Edinburgh for the Great North Cross Country, and that will kick the programme off. First semi-final of the World Darts Championship will be at 2:30, that's on BBC One, then the second semi will be at 4:30 on BBC Two. Now back here at the Lakeside Country Club, huge shock, Andy Fordham beaten by Simon Whitlock in the first round. A very emotional Andy Fordham is now with Juliet Ferrington.
Andy, we mentioned the word emotional. I think your face says it all, doesn't it, really?
Yeah.
How are you feeling? I mean, what can you say?
Not good. I mean, it's the best I've played for a little while. I mean, the first set was a bad one for me. I mean, I went 2-0 up.
You started well.
No, I know. But And the thing is, it plays on your mind a little bit, and I mean, I'm gutted.
What would you say about Simon, though? He's so focused, isn't he?
Oh, no, brilliant. I mean, much to me, he played against a brilliant crowd there tonight. For me, not for him, but I mean, it's one of them things. I'm really gutted.
I know you like this place. You said you had the support behind you. Did you feel really good going out there today, or was there a slight...
It's the best I feel Rangers, but it's just one of them things.
What do you put it down to? You haven't been practising, have you? You haven't been playing as regularly.
Yeah, no, I've practised quite a lot recently, but this missed doubles the first set. If I'd have won the first set, it's against a throw. I mean,
and one of those moments as well, it's not very often that you miscalculate either, is it?
I know, that was just the last bit. I mean, I think that was just something that... I mean, I did one on instead of taking one off, but there you go.
I know it's really hard for you, and I know you really don't want to be talking right now, but where do you go from here? What are you going to do?
Back to the hotel.
Have a few
drinks. I haven't travelled for the last 2 years. I'm going to travel all the competitions there. I mean, as I say, I felt good tonight. I played really well, and I mean, and hopefully it carries on. But at the moment, I feel like poo.
That's a polite way of putting it.
Yeah.
I'll let you go to the toilet.
All right, thank you. Cheers.
Well, what about that? He's going to start travelling around the globe and playing in all the tournaments because it's hurt him so much.
He's got hungry again.
Yeah.
Got hungry. Like I say, last year he was more of a pop star. He was doing other things, wasn't playing darts. And that's hurt him. So he thinks, right, I'm going to put this right. And that's what you got to do. You got to put the hours in, and you got to go in the tournaments if you want to get on that stage and win it.
And we should just congratulate Simon Whitlock because he did play the crowd, played Andy, played everyone, and he's on the way.
He played the dartboard, and if you can do that, then if you don't hear the crowd, you don't get emotion, you don't get upset, you just look at the board and play the board. That's what you got to do, play the dartboard.
Andy Fordham out of the championship. Simon Whitlock has gone through. Next first round match, it's Martin Atkins against Gerald Porter. Gerald's the only Irishman in the field. He's a barman. He's enjoying the lakeside experience.
Are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, let's play darts. Please welcome from England, Martin Atkins. From the Republic of Ireland, please welcome Gerald Porter.
And in the commentary box for this one, it's John Part and David Croft.
So the barman from Ballyboffey teams up against the assassin from Leeds. Gerald Porter making his debut and having a chat to our referee George Noble. Martin Atkins, the quiet man in the background. An unknown here at the Lakeside, but one thing John Part is for certain. He'll have the quality of game to grace this stage. He's come through the international playoffs, and it takes a big man and a good player to do that.
Well, yeah, and he has a couple of open wins this year, which proves he can go the distance through a field, and I think that's important for you. You have to have that knowledge and belief in yourself that you can actually go right through an event.
Martin Atkins was here last year, but lost to Robert Thornton without winning a set. He'll be better for the experience. As a new sponsor, and has been able to go to a few more tournaments during the course of the last 12 months, just to sharpen up his game.
First set, first leg, Gerald to throw first. Game on.
Irish eyes are wide, but are they smiling? Gerald Porter with his first 3 darts here at the Lakeside.
60.
Well, he didn't seem to be too happy with that. A good 3 darts to open, though, right near the target.
I'd like to say that we've seen plenty of Gerald Porter on the practice boards, but he's kept himself very much to himself in the opening weekend. And the first Martin Atkins, his opponent, saw of him today was about half an hour before the match.
100.
It's the best of 5 sets in this first round. Porter at least has the advantage
45.
of the first throw in the first set, the third and the fifth, if it goes that far. Well, it's steady stuff in this opening leg. Another treble here will leave Martin on a finish.
80.
Unlucky.
Yeah. Quite even. Best finisher will take this leg.
You'd say here Martin Atkins has a decent opening, unless Gerald can pull out a big finish.
Yeah, and a good start with that dart.
140. Gerald, you require 151.
So treble 20. That's what he needed. Martin Atkins will be back to the board. Maybe treble 13 to get himself down to a favourite double.
84. Martin, you require 61.
Well, treble 15 for double 8, I think, is the way he wants to go. Double 8 for the first leg. Oh, double 4, and he needs more accuracy. Just like that.
For the first leg, Martin Atkins. Second leg, Martin to throw first. Game on.
And he won that leg really well-timed 140, just to get himself on a nice finish.
And get some momentum, like that. 180. From the steady to the spectacular.
140.
Now we wait for the big trebles, and there's 3 of them. Big cheers from Martin Atkins, brother-in-law in the crowd. And not only is Chris here 41. For family reasons, but he's also Martin's main sponsor, so he's got a vested interest in some progression here. There he is, that's Chris.
Martin, you require 122.
So single 18 or treble 18, you would imagine. With the treble 20, and now can't check out, but it doesn't matter too much. Gerald Porter's a long way back here. Single 10.
86.
With a left double 16.
He's needing every bit of score here. Could leave double top with the maximum.
140. Martin, you require 36.
Oh, double top's Martin Atkins' favourite double, but it's double 18 he wants now. Just like that.
Charge in the second leg, Martin Atkins. Third leg, Gerald to throw first. Game on.
They call him the assassin, John. He's been pretty deadly on the doubles, 2 out of 3.
Well, he's looking very at ease, and I think now Gerald's going to have to assert himself and at least hold his throw, or it's going to be a very quick match.
Yep, because scores for show, doubles for dough. Atkins with 3 attempts at a double, and he's got it twice to take a 2-0 lead. Must be hugely difficult, though, in your first match, when you're struggling to get that first leg on the board. Until you do so,
59.
Pressure mounts. That's his little son, Ryan.
Yeah, it's a tough thing when you don't get an early leg, and or even shots for double, because then by the time you do get one, it just feels strange.
Yeah, it could be 10 minutes or so since he last aimed at a double.
60.
So Atkins with the advantage. Another ton 40 here would be very useful. Maybe dropping down to treble 19.
139.
Puts in the big score at the right time, John, doesn't he?
Yeah, but he could have switched to the 17s because that would have left him a finish the single. Well, what am I saying?
52. Martin, you require 62.
Let's see if 62 is a finish. Treble 10. Well, single 12 possibly for double top.
42. Gerald, you require 170.
Needs 2 treble 20s.
Martin, you require 20.
So double 10 then for Martin Atkins, and look at that.
Charles in the first set. Martin Atkins. Second set, first leg, Martin to throw first.
He's won the set there, Martin Atkins. 5 doubles thrown for, 3 doubles hit.
Yes, and just easily finishing, which is
140.
what you have to have going. I mean, basically no shots for double for Porter, so that's the key. I mean, you're not going to lose legs to a guy if he doesn't get a shot for a double.
I said in the last
60
set, John, it'll be 10 minutes or so since Gerald Porter last threw for a double out on the practice boards, and the longer it goes on, obviously the longer that gap gets as well.
60.
But he'll plug away, or Gerald Porter. As I say, the barman from Ballyboffy, the man they call Lofty. Except that he's shorter than his opponent today, so that doesn't work.
81.
Well, perhaps at this point, it's his ambitions that are lofty.
There's Atkins, it's walking tall, and he's got his first set on the board at a World Championship.
100.
After losing 3-0 to Robert Thornton 12 months ago. So here's an ambition. First maximum for Gerald Porter.
140.
Trying too hard. Well, Porter needs another ton 40 here to put some pressure on. As you can see, getting further away from the red bit.
100.
Good adjustment. That's Nolene, his wife. 101. Anxious to see him do well. Finish still on now for Martin Atkins. Treble 15 was what he wanted. So maybe treble 10.
45. Gerald, you require 120.
So at the 20s. Needs the treble. Very close, but no finish available.
40.
And the luck even compounds itself.
56.
And Martin Atkins, you would imagine, will step in here. 2 darts for double top. He is so deadly.
In the first leg, Martin Atkins. Second leg, Gerald to throw first. Game on.
A bounce out for Porter. And straight into the double for Atkins. And that's 4 legs on the trot. He's brought the family over. We saw Ryan. There's little Chloe. And Dad still struggling.
96.
The first Irishman, the first man from the Republic of Ireland, Gerald Porter, since Jack McKenna came onto this stage 16 years ago. And we all remember what happened in that match.
85.
Yeah, well, someone was very lucky, but it wasn't Jack.
The match we're referring to, a second round encounter in which Paul Lim hit the only 9-darter of this World Championship.
96.
Jack had the best view of the lot.
Yeah, a very magic moment.
Can Gerald Porter have a magic moment of his own? Well, there's 2 of them. Is there a third?
140.
3 times he's done that, John. Just missed with the last. Get himself a 140, but the maximum eludes him.
100.
Well, at least he's in a nice position to get it down and maybe have a good try at a decent outshot. You know, 60 here, though, might just really kill it.
60.
And, you know, he's been... You need a bigger score in that situation, just around 200. You need to make life easy, not hard.
And Martin Atkins, when he gets down to this range from 220 downwards, is bringing out the big shots, putting the pressure on. 76 left, another treble will leave him double 8.
Yeah, well, a lot of pressure because you can't expect Martin to miss. He's just going too well for treble 20 now. 16 or 8. Yeah, double 16.
52.
Well, there it is.
Gerald requires 71.
Some luck for Gerald. Needs to capitalize. Treble 13. Well, 17 would leave Bull. He's done better than that. He's left double 8.
No score.
Well, just blew up at the end. Just
Took too long. Thought about it too much. Atkins steps up. Double 4. The assassin firing blanks. 1 more bullet.
Game shot in the second leg. Martin Atkins. Third leg, Martin to throw first. Game on.
3 darts in your hand, and he used them all to go within 1 leg of a 2-0 advantage.
60.
A comeback, if there is to be one, you feel, John Part, has to start now.
100.
Yeah, well, in this format, I think a comeback's always possible in the best of 5. And one thing Porter has is the advantage of throw in the next set. So he could perhaps lose this leg, not have won a leg, and still mount a comeback. He's been scoring a little better.
100.
The dartboard badge, the white rose in the middle of it. Proud Yorkshireman from Leeds, member of the Yorkshire team. Gerald, a member of the Donegal team, the victorious Donegal team over in the Republic of Ireland.
Okay, well, let's see if Gerald can do a little better at this stage. 201. He wants to get down at least a ton. Set it up. Yes, this is a better effort now.
99.
And 102. A realistic outshot. That's what you know, so there's less pressure on him now, and he'll come back for it. Because no outshot here for Atkins. Although he's put just about full pressure on him.
Yeah, he can get 102, and he needs to, really. And that's a perfect first dart. Single 10 leaves double 16. Big dart for him, this one.
86.
And it's tense. It's tense when he gets to that final throw.
Well, it's only his second dart at double, right? So it's going to be hard to be at ease.
36.
But he's going to get 3 more darts at a double here.
16.
For his first leg of his first World Championships. Double 8's all he wants. Sounds simple, but it's hard. Double 4. More pressure. And getting bigger. Double 2. Yes, well done.
In the third leg, Gerald Porter.
Yeah, he'll be able to breathe a little easier. First one accomplished.
Fourth leg, Gerald to throw first. Game on.
And finally, his fans have got something to cheer, and Gerald Porter gets himself on the board.
And Gerald can give Martin something to think about if he can hold his throw here, because he put himself in a situation to
60.
Be able to level the match.
Martin Atkins, seasoned player himself, will pile the pressure back on. Although I think we did see him give him a little pat on the back for winning a leg. Some friendship up there, but they're both fierce competitors.
Well, no matter how hard you're trying to compete and to win, it's hard also not to be sympathetic to your opponent and get involved emotionally in what they're doing. It's a strange sort of contradiction.
And he's not taken the advantage, has he, in this leg, Gerald Porter? And it's getting better for Martin Atkins.
Well, a very good job of punishing some poor scoring.
Martin, you require 121.
Just deflecting off that first dart, using it all. Treble 20. There's a finish on here. Oh, there was.
65.
Gerald Porter is way back. Needs a ton 80 to put any pressure whatsoever. And Martin Atkins, who's now got 6 darts to wrap up this set.
Martin, you require 56.
It's double top.
Game
Dead center.
In the second set, Martin Atkins. Third set, first leg, Gerald to throw first. Game on.
Martin Atkins has been living up to the name. The assassin is shooting well. And 1 set away from a place in the second round now. Gerald Porter is the one firing blanks today.
With apparent ease, striking the double.
99.
He looks very calm, Martin Atkins, as well. Very confident of his own ability.
45.
Perfect first dart. Could have just bounced up into the top part of the treble, but 100 will be good enough. Come on, stick one in the middle.
60.
Not happening for him at times.
100.
You can see the adjustment that's needed. At the moment, Gerald Porter struggling to adjust the right way.
60.
Well, yeah, for the most part, he's put the first dart above the treble, and they've stayed up there. Just can't find the distance.
162 left for Martin Atkins.
94.
Block one bed, find another.
$47. Martin, you require 108.
So 108, it's Shanghai on 18s. So another treble to leave the double 18 and take the first leg.
Game shot to the first leg. Martin Atkins.
Couldn't see it, but we heard the applause.
Second leg, Martin to throw first. Game on.
Oh, we could see it well there.
Coming into focus as the second round, you feel, is looming larger for Martin
100.
Atkins.
$60.
He's got two maximums.
108.
He's got three maximums.
Well, I think we're getting very close to the end of this match. Won't be this leg, but
60.
just no answer from Gerald Porter for anything that Atkins has done.
$41. $100.
Well, applause from Ryan. I think he knows that Dad needs a little more than steady tons here. And the treble 20 will leave Martin Atkins his favourite double.
Needs at least another treble just to get to a finish.
$87.
Well,
Martin, you require 40.
Trying to go the bull route. Double top there for Martin Atkins. Pulled it. Double 10. Straight in. No messing with that one.
Martin Atkins. Third leg, Gerald to throw first. Game on.
I don't even think he pulled it as much as he just expected it to go in all by itself the way he's going.
He certainly is finding his doubles, and that's why his average has been very consistent throughout. 101.9, but then 94.4. He's not missed many doubles, John Park.
No, good finishing, good scoring. A very quality performance. But sometimes it is easier to throw well when you see your opposition struggle.
Yes, you're just playing the board rather than your opponent. It's fair to say he's not been put under any pressure at all.
100.
So far, Gerald Porter has just managed the one leg.
And had some good fortune there, and then that Atkins had missed a double.
140.
One occasion.
Quite. Just the one, and we're still waiting for a maximum from Gerald Porter as well. I was wondering if Atkins could show him the way.
95.
Well, he's in a good position, this leg, Porter. No outshot 165, but 85, treble 15, perhaps. Treble 19, but he's in a good position. But this man has always pressured him.
Seems to move right across the hockey. Really is a long way to the right there.
44. Gerald, you require
So,
78.
no pressure. Nice relaxed attempt, treble 18, 20 for double top. Keep the match alive, double top.
Yes, well done.
In the third leg, Gerald Porter. Fourth leg, Martin to throw first. Game on.
Well, he did the first thing he needed to, hold his throw. The bigger task trying to break Atkins.
45.
But there's just what he could have wished for. A chance to take the initiative.
Slightly ajar. Does Gerald Porter want to step in with a ton 40?
100.
It's good recovery from his first three.
$60.
I feel that door might be shutting. It was ajar.
Slammed.
190.
And dunked into the treble. A fourth maximum for Martin Atkins.
And that was the difference between leaving a finish or not.
36.
This is a finish though, treble 20. Well, would have been, might stay up there. Now, single 15 or treble 15 or at 25. Which way is he going to go? Treble 15, good shot. Porter can do nothing about it. Oh, needs the treble to put any pressure at all.
60. Martin, you require 16.
Double 8 for the match, for the assassin, Martin Atkins. Double 4. One more dart to go. That's all it needed.
And the match, Martin Atkins.
Finally a smile for the assassin. And in his second year here at the Lakeside, he's through to the second round. Very accomplished.
Yeah, confident, cool performance. And I think that that'll scare his second round opponent. Certainly a wake-up call for all to come.
Again, a great game of darts here at the Lakeside.
Martin, that looked a pretty comfortable win. Was it easy?
It's never easy. Didn't know a lot about Gerald. I only really met him today, and you know, read a little bit about him in the darts world. And I expected a tougher game than I got, and I'm quite happy that I've got through that game.
You mentioned you'd never known him before. You didn't know your opponent last year at the first round, and you went out there. So did you learn from that experience, do you think?
I learned a lot from that experience. Robert Thornton, who I played last year, played great darts. I missed a few doubles, and he took them out, and he got the win. This year it was very much a similar sort of thing. Didn't know a lot about Gerald, but I was prepared for playing somebody I didn't know. And as I say, I was really chuffed to get through.
You're through then to the second round. We've already seen a couple of upsets. What are your ambitions this year?
My ambition is to play every game as it comes and hopefully win them all.
Do you prefer the fact, though, that you've got your game out of the way now, you've got a day to relax before the second round kicks in?
Yeah, I'm really relaxed now. I was quite relaxed today, to be fair. More relaxed than I normally am for a big event like. But now I've got that first game out of the way, I'm really settled.
Well, enjoy the rest of the tournament, however far you get on to.
Hello to my wife.
Go on then.
Hello, Sue. Hello, Stacey. Hello, Chloe. And hello to the guy I met yesterday who bought me a drink called Big Ears.
Maybe he'll buy you another one now.
I hope so.
Thanks very much.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
He's got to tell all his family he's still going to be here on Wednesday night at least when he plays Martin Adams. Good performance, Bobby.
Atkins played very, very well. He's beat Barney twice last year in two major tournaments. It didn't look like he played that well there because it was a bit one-sided, the game. But he had 31, 39 average, which is a good average. Done the job. He's well pleased. He's first round.
And to have a good record against Raymond Barneveld just proves what a player he is.
You don't care who he plays. You don't play name players. You don't think, oh, I'm playing Raymond or playing Martin Adams. He can play anyone. You don't care. And he beats them up as well.
Isn't it interesting to see the relief on the first round winners' faces that they feel like they've got a foothold in the championship?
Lovely feeling. When you win the first round, it's a lovely feeling. You're in the championship. You tingle. You're in the tournament. when you lose, it's one of them, isn't it?
Just to say, tonight's darts gets going at 6 o'clock. So digital viewers can just press the red button. You can see the entire session of darts live. So red button at 6 o'clock. Otherwise, we'll have all the highlights at 25 to 11. And just to say, Ski Sunday at 5 to 5. Now, time to see the Women's World Darts Champion in action. Now, Trina Gulliver, what an incredible record she has. She's never lost a game in the Women's World Championship. She's won the title on all 5 occasions it's been played for. There's some action from her quarter-final with Karen Littler. Karen runs the Brain Surgery Pub in Bath. Great name. Best of 3 sets. Trina won the first set, started the second. John Part and David Croft with the commentary.
Karen Littler has a huge task ahead of her, playing the world #1, the defending champion, the woman who's never been beaten here, and a set down already.
60.
And there we see the task.
85.
Trina Gulliver, 93.6 overall average. It changes to 95. A standard as good as any of the men.
Better than some.
Well, better than most actually today. And you know, it's a tough task to come in and beat that for Karen Littler. She 73.1 her average, and a fairly decent effort.
It's an average that in some matches in the Women's World Championship would enable her to compete, but Trina Gulliver, she's nudging near a 100 average, showing no signs of slowing down at all.
They've
all come up from Bath to cheer Karen on. She needs all the support she can get.
100.
Well, certainly not giving up.
And she won't, she'll battle on. She's up against a very determined champion.
100. Trini requires 76.
So it's treble 20. 16 now for double top.
56. Trini required 20.
So to go 1-0 up in this second set, double 10. Slight adjustment, plenty of room.
Yes, that's game shot and the first leg. Trina Gulliver. Second
Karen
leg,
Littler
Trina
just
to
stares
first.
and stares.
Well, she can only do her best, you know, and you have to credit her for trying, and she is playing a good standard.
140.
But the standard that Trina Gulliver is producing, and I know we've been going on about it now for the first 4 legs of this match, is just getting better and better.
140.
We say that Trina's a great ambassador for the women's game. Just look at that, 108 for the first 9 darts, and it's only a couple of missed doubles that have put her below 100 for the total average.
Yeah, 32 per dart average. Very good darts.
You remember your average when you won the World Championship here?
Oh, I don't think it was anywhere near that.
It just shows you the sport in general, how it standard gets better, but particularly in the ladies' game 25. As well. Just as we praise her, she pushes 3 into the bed left of the 20s. Shocking, that average has dipped down to 93 now.
Well, I mean, that's it. It's such a short format as well that it's unfair to compare the men's and ladies' averages, in truth, because although Trina is very consistent, I'm sure she could probably get close to doing the same over a longer format. But still, it's one thing to say you can, and it's another thing to do it.
Never know, one day she might.
I think over the years here that Trina's consistently averaged in the 90s on most occasions. The odd match in the 80s. But she's just been so consistent that the other ladies can't seem to trouble her.
And even her cover shots go in.
116. Karen Iroquois, 135.
So it's a chance. It's a slim one, but it's still on. Treble 20. Just drop below.
.46. Trini Iroquois, 20.
2 10s then to go one leg away from the semi-finals. One more dart to do it.
No score.
Well,
Karen Iroquois, 89.
Be nice to see her get a leg. She's made a good effort. Treble 19, 20 for Bull.
Long way off.
Yes.
41.
Sure.
Trini Iroquois, 20.
So difficult when you haven't had a leg yet. You just want that one double. It's double 10. To go with the double 5.
Shot, and the second leg.
That's 5 consecutive legs, and just needs one more to carry on.
You have to go back to the championships of 2003 and the quarter-final against Dawn Stanley to find the last time that Trina Gulliver dropped a set on this lakeside stage. She has been truly awesome.
60.
And is 12, 15, or maybe 18 darts away from extending that run and moving into the semi-finals here.
Well,
140.
Maybe a few more darts.
She fights back. Look at that.
140.
Well, if you play well against her, it's only going to make her play better.
She gets even and she gets mad. And Karen has been playing well, but has lacked some of the consistency she's needed. Space either side.
60.
Couldn't find it. Well, this time Karen Littler is down to a finish first. What pressure can the champion put her under? Maximum?
140. Karen Iroquois, 114.
So 20s first. Treble 18. 76 for this dart.
58. Trini Iroquois, 101.
So treble 20. Treble 15. Well, very near to it. Will she come back in this leg?
Karen Iroquois, 56.
To stay alive. Yes, now the double top.
One more dart could be her last in the tournament.
36.
Tough luck there.
Trini Iroquois, 56.
But it's the only luck she's had, I'm afraid. 16 for tops. For Trina Gulliver, the champion. 5 years running.
17.
And she's pushed one into the one.
Only require 20.
It's double 10. Double 5. Well,
16.
That's the way it goes.
Trini requires
Some
39.
occasions.
Absolutely. Trina Gulliver doesn't often need too many chances, but she's had them in this leg to win the match. Double 8 now. She's got it.
Sharp and the match. Trina Gulliver.
The golden run of the Golden Girl continues, and Trina Gulliver, after 15 matches and 5 world titles, is still waiting to taste defeat on the Lakeside stage. She's through to the semis in 2006.
Trina continues to set the standards. Quite incredible record, isn't it?
Unbelievable. 5 times. She won it 5 times. Just under 30 average she had there. She keeps playing like that, she's going to win it again. Can't see another lady getting near her.
But she just retains this hunger all the time. You'd think maybe she wanted to relax, but she would see it as an affront to ever lose a game here.
You know, there's a lot of ladies playing darts around the world now, but they never seem to have her class, haven't got her class. She's probably a dart in front of them every throw, every single throw. She's one dart all the time, scoring power, and she finishes well. This makes her a champion.
She's got a difficult semi-final against Claire Bywaters. That's later in the week. Right, let's just check on other news so far this afternoon. As far as the football is concerned, of course, there's all the cup games this afternoon. Let's look at the situation so far. Burton Albion nil, Manchester United nil at half-time, so Burton doing well. That is a terrific result for Orient. 2-1 winners at Craven Cottage. Leicester against Tottenham kicks off at 6:30. Sunderland 3, Norwich Victoria 0 is a result. And what about Clyde beating Celtic by 2-1? Roy Keane playing for Celtic, not the start he wanted. Well done, Clyde. And Dundee have beaten Stranraer by 2-0. Clyde's reward for their shock victory over Celtic is a home draw against Gretna in the 4th round. Second place Hearts face further Premier League opposition in the shape of Aberdeen. They're knocking Kilmarnock out of the competition. First Division leaders St Mirren, who beat Motherwell, face a tricky trip to Edinburgh to face non-league Spartans. English FA Cup. Don't forget, the draw is tomorrow, 1:30, BBC 2, live from FA headquarters at Soho Square. And also, we've got another big cup competition coming up soon. We're going straight to the rugby results. African Cup of Nations on the way. Rugby this afternoon, in one Guinness Premiership match completed. Saracens tumbled to a 19-9 defeat at the hands of Gloucester. His only try came from Peter Richards on the stroke of half-time. French fly half Ludwig Mercier kicked the remainder of the West Countryside's points in an uninspiring encounter in poor conditions at Vicarage Road. Elsewhere in the Premiership this afternoon, the scores so far: Leeds 24, Bath 14, all results: London Irish 25, Leicester 28, Sale 31, Bristol 29, Saracens 9, Gloucester 19, as we've heard, and Most 21, Newcastle 6. Now, the countdown is running to the Winter Olympics, and every week on Sunday Grandstand we'll have a bulletin about the games to come. With that in mind, here's Hazel Irvine with Olympic Ski Sunday.
So we're going to see those guys now.
Ray Ron, would it be possible for someone just to send me like a little idiot's guide to the graphics at the end that I can just add things to, and so I've just got it on one bit of paper in front of me? So off this VT Askew Sunday, you reckon there's about a minute that we fill with trails and a goodbye? Okay.
So we had one follow. You don't want to play me.
Play tonight's music.
Okay, I guess that information will probably come through in about 15 minutes, yeah? A bit longer? Okay. Okay, as soon as it comes through, thanks. Okay. You want to go and do this now?
Oh, this way.
Yes? Certainly.
Thank you. Lovely, cheers.
My pleasure.
Thank you.
Just going to put these bits of paper in. Don't lose them because I need them all. Have they gone?
Yeah.
Unless they're on the way at the door. How you doing?
I've been right.
Nice to see you. Okay, yeah?
Oh, I remember you as a big ball of poo. That's harsh.
Yeah, I remember that as well, yeah.
What was that?
It's for sport relief.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, I was doing.
Pretty cool thing.
That thing,
right.
yeah.
Oh, mate, that's
A Scottish boy.
Scotland?
They're gone, yeah?
Yes. But they've had been.
Oh, well. They're coming back this evening, are they? Yeah. Oh, yeah, because the guy in the, yeah. So they'll be here this evening, yeah.
Oh, well. All
Right,
right.
have I got to go and do this link now?
Yeah, we're going to do that. No, not how to work out.
Can we get one sign left with us?
Certainly.
Oh, right.
Got dirty room.
Lovely to meet you, mate. I'm a culture historian, so it's been so nice to meet you.
You're not a plumber.
Thank you very much.
I'm a mechanic.
My pleasure. Cheers, guys.
I'm not plumbers.
We've got to go and do some work. Excuse me.
Thank you very much.
Enjoy yourself,
Thanks,
boys.
Ray. Cheers, Ray.
Enjoy yourself, lads. Cheers. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself, lads.
Enjoy yourself.
Back in here.
Yeah, go there.
Got it. Yes. You know,